Hi guys, you're watching ProjectX with Joel and Rory today. We're going to be playing Army of Two, the 40th day. I'm on the left playing as Salem and Rose is on the right playing as Rios. We're just going down the alleyway to meet a contact. His name's JB. I'm not going to lie, he's a bit of a bellend. Thinks he knows a lot more than he does. Tries to be friendly but it kind of fails in all honesty. He's really bad in combat, as you'll see later in the video, and he's just an overall idiot. We are wearing the old school armour, we haven't hacked it, we have already completed it, doing all the good actions, but in this playthrough we're going to be doing all the bad actions for you guys, so we're just going to be killing the civilians, doing all the bad choices, you know, just to see what happens, to make it a bit more interesting for you guys, because the good choices are okay, but sometimes it's kind of more fun to watch the bad choices. We've also got all the weapons on us from our old game because it's the same save file, so we've not hacked it, we've just done it before. We've got all the civilian weapons as well, so we don't really need to save any. So I'll pass you over to Rolls.
We're going through the streets of Shanghai now. JB knows this place like the back of his hand, and he knows the tips and tricks. Yep, he knows that. He just knew that taking out those guards would be the best choice, even though they probably weren't okay us anyway. And tries to justify it, but to be honest, it really isn't that great as a justification. Anyway, he's going to give us our gear now, the guns and all that. This game is pretty good for the masks. You can get like your own custom masks online, but for this one we're just going to be using the default masks for the characters. So Rios's one's a bit trumpy, it's got loads of scratches on it. Salem's one's pretty cool, it's got flames on it, and yeah, the armour, they've just put it on even though we already had it on, but it doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah, as you'll see, I'm just going to customise some guns. At the moment I've got the, as it's called most commonly, the Vector. On the back I've got a grenade launcher, which is like it's like a kind of customised version of it. It's like got a drum mag, and you get that by saving the last civilian in the game. As my pistol I've got the G18. So I'll just show you guys all the weapons I've got. Yeah, these are just some of the weapons I've used. But I think I'll be using the first one for this campaign. It's pretty realistic, this game, so basically any gun is a one-hit kill. It's just about like fire rate and actual damage in some ways, because you verse like armoured foes. But yeah, that's a 70 round drum mag, but we'll you know, fuck it. We'll just go for the 100 round mag, you know, just kind of turn it into a light machine gun, you know, packs a bit more of a punch. These are some of the camos for you guys. That one's called Hypnosis, Jigsaw, Desert Jigsaw, Fleur de Lis, Leopard, Forest, Urban Combat, Jungle, Amazon, Desert, Tactical Mountain, Zebra, Zebra Large, Tactical Amazon, Tactical Forest, Tactical Urban, Tiger, Tactical Desert, Tactical Sahara, Vegas. You know, I'm sure you guys can read this because it's in the top of the screen, so I'm just going to stop now. But basically you get these camos by completing the game. I'm going to be using the Pimp camo, which is basically the gold gun camo, because it does the most aggro. But Varus is going to be using the more light-hearted camos for a joke, you know, so you guys can just see. Kind of take some of the like grimness away from the sad cutscenes when you've just got like a gun with like a children's party like camouflage on it. But yeah, it adds full aggro, this camouflage, so yeah, I'll pass you over to Rose again.
Right, we're planting beacons on these little power boxes. Why are we doing that?
It's to disable like we're going into a building basically, because we've got a contract to like take out these people and plant these beacons, so because basically, as you'll see later, I don't want to say too much, because if you're not going to watch our whole series and you're thinking of getting this game yourself, something's going on in Shanghai basically. We're planting these beacons to stop the communications and hack into them, so we can see what's going on. Also, we're being paid to do it, we don't really ask questions. We're also just doing it to help JB. Really, he doesn't really deserve any help. There he goes, running like a knobhead. Where? I don't know. If he's trying to prove something to us that he can run faster than us, or he has some sort of like, he's taken some sort of adrenaline shot before this, it's really not working, it's just making him look like a bellend. Like, he just looks like a 5-year-old, like, oh, let me in the lift first, I'm going to be first. It's no, because you're gonna have to wait for us anyway. So really, you're just slowing yourself down.
Yeah, I'm going to be customizing a gun now, using one of my most favourite camos in the game, also known as hearts. You know, the grimness of war needs to be a little bit lit up and show some love for the enemies, so we're going to be putting on some heart camo. Most of the camos, they call them like tactical Amazon tactical forest, that I don't know why.
It's just like a little ball. It's not tactical at all.
I don't know how it's more tactical than the normal one, because we're in a city, like urban area, so having a forest camo is not really going to help out. Anyway, just waiting for JB's command. He's waiting anxiously. I don't know what for.
He's just staring. Look, if we look at him now, basically his face is just pressed up against the lift doors. It's kind of dumb, really, in all honesty. Some police officers.
It's like
JB seems to have the situation under control. Though realistically, I'm sure they'd shoot him because there's two of them. In all honesty, he's got like a pistol which probably fires really small rounds, so. And it probably has a low fire rate, so he won't be able to take them out easily. Instead of tying them up, we're doing the bad thing, so we're just going to gun him down.
Yeah.
So, and JB's just said, we just turned the audio off because it's really loud for this game, so you wouldn't have been able to hear us. But basically, we'll explain the cutscenes and stuff where there'd be vocals, but basically JB just said, oh, that was no fun. It's like, well, it's not really fun anyway, is it? Tying someone up against their will. He's trying to make it some sort of game, but it's kind of really disturbing.
Break this guy's neck. Yeah. That's it. We're making all bad decisions, as you can see. We're just shooting the guards. You can tie them down, but to be honest, I think I'd rather shoot them, because enemies get alerted anyway, even if you tie them down.
Because they scream, basically.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to go up here and plant some more beacons now. Very two players, you can see. Just has to wait for me to plant a beacon before he can move on.
You have to give each other leg ups, as you'll see later in the video. And JB's just explaining us basically how to do our job. Really, he's just going to sit back like a little asshole, basically, while we're just fighting, and he's going to watch and like comment like, "Oh, good shot," while we just basically take on like 20 police officers. So the tactics it's saying now is basically you have this thing called aggro. And basically it's how much you can pin down the enemy and stuff, and different weapons have different aggros, like Varus is, because it's like a light machine gun, has like high aggro, and mine has moderately high. It's just Varus there just spamming the grenade launcher, you know. I keep calling you Varus, but I really should be calling you Rory. But
booming them out.
Yeah. But so basically the tactic it said there was one of us goes down and like pins them down, and the other just like snipe from up here. But basically we're managing pretty well just doing this, really. We're cutting them down, really, and
they're just guards. They don't really have much armor. They're using automatic weapons. Yeah, some of them like using pistols, like ones where you're meant to tie down. I don't know what they're really guarding, and there's quite a few of them.
They're the Shanghai police, so they're really innocent in this. I think you can see our armor moderately well from there, but when you look at it up close in detail, basically, if any of you guys have played Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, it's basically equivalent to the Juggernaut armor.
Yeah.
So basically, we're still realistically weak. Like a shotgun will take us down in one, but pistols will really do nothing. We've got layers upon layers of armor here, so we're packing some heat.
Right. What are we doing? Which bit's this?
Oh yeah. Basically this bit, these guards see you, and basically I'll go in and mock surrender, so they'll be like, oh no, it's JB. It's the choice we had to make with JB. Sorry, there's this other part on this level which looks exactly like this. Basically this was our first decision, the woman, Murray, has just asked us if the contact can hear us because they'll pay extra for us to kill him.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't kill him, my guy just shoots and says, oh, he got away. Basically the cutscene shows JB on holiday, then one of our colleagues just comes out of the water in a scuba suit and just shoots, and it's all very stealthy. But you'll see how this ends. He tries to fight back, but it really goes downhill for him, let's put it that way. Rose just walking up to them there. Pretty gullible. We've just said we've got one last order and he thinks we're still gonna go into the pub to have a pint with him.
Yeah.
He said.
Beer o'clock.
Yep. Yep. That's the first shot straight for his neck.
Yeah.
But he's pushing Rory around.
What a dick.
It's not really nice. So basically, Rose is just gonna push him, and I'm just gonna gun the shit out of him. And to finish him off, we'll do a Mortal Kombat style kick. You know.
Get out of here, motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just landed in there.
In with the dirt, where he belongs. He is. He does comment on you throughout the game. He does mock you, and it's not really very nice. Missing.
Oh, he's missing.
That kind of makes me feel a bit guilty, you know.
Yeah. Rios is tired.
I think Rios is just in pain. I think JB tried to give him a good hammering there. If you saw earlier in the video, his suit, it's got a bit of fabric on it. It says extra large.
Yeah. Steroids.
Yeah.
Been taken. Oh.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Bit eventful.
Oh God, no. What?
I wonder if there's anyone in there. I hope there's not.
Nah, it's too good to be true. There's
Nah.
got to be someone in there.
Yeah. And if you don't know what's happening now, basically Shanghai's been blown up. Yeah.
Predator missiles and AGMs are just, well, basically the same thing. I shouldn't have said Predator missiles and AGMs, but basically they're just coming down and striking Shanghai and destroying it. So guys, as the video's coming to a close, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, favourite it, leave us a comment. Thanks for watching. This has been Project X with John and Rory. Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.